Hey guys, Wild Guy 233 here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make the Pit of Doom pusher trap. Basically, this is an underground trap where, let's say you have some troublesome friends or some griefers who like to mess with your lair or whatever. Basically, they open this door, and then they just walk through, it's a good time, and they fall in the lava. It's a pretty simple trap to make, so I'm gonna show you how to make it. I already I already kind of like dug in this a little bit, just so that just for the sake of time. So let's say we're gonna start here, and we're gonna place our door there. So we're gonna dig about 10 out. And then we're going to place our door back here a little bit. And we're just going to hollow this out a little bit. And then we're going to place a cobblestone right here relative to the door. And then we're going to place a lever on that. And what that's going to do is that's going to allow redstone to flow through the block. So we're going to dig out this way about 10. You can add more room, but I'm just expanding it a little bit so that I have some more room to work with. And then you're going to dig out about 10 this way. Again, I'm going to add some room just so that I can have a little bit of extra space down in my wiring area. And then we are going to hollow all of this area out. I'm going to skip through this part. Alright, so now that I've hollowed all of this out, this is going to basically be our wiring room. Now, one more thing, you're going to want to dig down one more from what we've already done. So here's where all this is at, here's where the door is at, all this nice stuff. We're going to dig down one more past this point. So we're just going to fill that back in, and we're just going to dig down, and we're going to dig down that way again for the entire room. Again, I'm going to skip this for the sake of time. Alright, so now that we have this entire room kind of like cleared out, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to place 2 cobblestone up so that it looks like this from the lever. And then we're going to want to place one and then another one. And this is where we're going to start wiring our redstone. We're going to place a redstone there so that it comes from the block with the lever on it. And it's going to come down here all the way to the end. I'm just going to put a repeater right here so that we can continue the flow of power. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some redstone and I'm going to wire it all the way from here down to here. Now, we're going to replace a lot of this redstone, but this is how our circuits are going to look all the way down. But first, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to, well, first place the lever back, but then we're going to want to dig over and then down, and then down, and then we're going to want to place our sticky pistons, and then that's where it's going to stick out. And then so this is how our sticky pistons are going to be aligned all the way down. So we can go ahead and place these. So we should have quite a fair amount of sticky pistons all lined up. And we can go ahead and replace these blocks that we cleared out with stone. So now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to place about 6 redstone repeaters behind the sticky pistons. And then we're going to want to take some redstone and drive it all the way down to the end of our little thing here. And then we're going to want to place redstone repeaters to each and every single one of them, so that we have 6 going backwards on every single one of them. So now it should look something like this. What we're going to want to do next is we're going to want to make a circuit that makes sure that the pistons are always on. So we're just going to destroy a few blocks here, and we're going to put a cobblestone right here. We're going to want to take the redstone and link it to the cobblestone. And then we're going to want to place a redstone torch on the one side of the cobblestone. Also, we're going to want to take a redstone repeater and place it right here. But our trap is still not yet complete. What we're going to want to do next is we're going to want to set every single redstone repeater that comes from the pistons to 3. I'm just going to skip this part again for the sake of time. So now that all of our redstone repeaters are set to the maximum level, it will take a fair amount of time for the pistons to actually deactivate. So now we are going to place some torches along this way. To make it look better, we're just going to cut down this way a little bit and then place another iron door about there, after we place a torch about there. So it looks like there's actually kind of something there. Or you can actually put your layer there. So now for the actual trap part of this. What we're going to do is we're going to dig down. We're going to dig down about 4 or 5 in front of the pistons. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to take some lava and we're going to fill the bottom 2 blocks of the pit with lava. After we're done with that, we're going to put all the stone back. And so now we're going to go ahead and cover this up. But first we're going to want to make sure our room is well lit so that no creepers or no mobs spawn in it while nobody is around. But then we are going to disguise this. And we're just going to cover that back up with stone. And now, when we activate the lever, it'll open up and we'll just be walking along. And we will drop into the lava to a sweet, glorious, burning death. So that's how you make the Pit of Doom pusher trap. The only cons is that you can't loot the items and that it's timed. Also, some people might hear the lava, but the pros are that it's easy to trick players that don't know that it's there, because typically people don't run just this short amount of distance. So usually they'll fall before they get there. But anyways, that's how you make the Pit of Doom pusher trap. I thank you guys for watching this video. Remember to subscribe, rate, and comment, and I will see you next time. What this is any mob or player that stands in this trap or gets caught in the water will be sucked towards the center, which is a cactus, and will be soon killed. So how do you make this? Well, first we're going to want to start. You can make this